Greetings! So, as you can see, what I have here is another box from StationeryPal. This one is a bit different from the previous one. The previous one, if you remember, I tried to find some art supplies related materials on there. For this one, the approach was to put together a box of back to school supplies. Now, it's been a while since I've been to school, but that doesn't mean that I don't really enjoy this particular part of the process. I've always enjoyed like preparing everything and getting new supplies for school, and then you go to school and you're like, oh, this again. But you know, the supplies part is always fun, and it's helpful to have new stuff to use throughout the school year. So I will open this up and we will take a look at what is in this super nice box. As always, the really cute box from StationeryPal and the really cute packaging. This is so sweet. So I haven't looked at what's in the box. I picked the supplies because that was the whole idea, but I haven't opened the box yet. So there's a couple of freebies like the previous box I got. So this is really adorable. It's a giraffe cell phone bracket, like a kind of pop socket. There's a really cute note. There's all this decoration and floof and stuff. Oh wait. So the bell. So each one of my cat will have a bell from now on. No, I'm not gonna put it on them because it's kind of big and they'd only go outside, but I really like these. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to locate the freebies so I can take a look at them separately. Oh! These little talk. Am I having a bit too much fun with these? Possibly. Hey. And I think I saw another one. Oh, yay. Another one of the clips. Oh, this is super exciting because like I said last time, I really use this kind of clips when holding sketchbooks open. Okay, so let's push a bit. So I think what I will do is I will put the box to the side and I will take out the stuff because my space over here, as you can see, is fairly limited. Let's do the switcheroo. All right. So first thing on the box is a notebook. This is a Japanese notebook made by Kokuyo. It has soft rings. That's kind of really cool. You can't really snag those and like tear them open like the metal rings. Oh, the paper is super smooth. Ooh. That's super fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, the paper is nice. Okay. Well, I remember the notebooks I had in school, and the paper wasn't that lovely, so that's a good thing. Okay, so next thing is this selection of post-it tabs. Like as I went through school, like once you're out of high school and you move on to like college and stuff, I would often have one notebook for various classes, so it was just easier to bring like less stuff around. And I feel like these would be super handy to identify the sections of the book depending on the class, or you know, important stuff to review for exams. Now I'm showing you this, guys, and you have to be able to tell why I picked this. I mean, it's always handy to have a short ruler in your pencil case, but there's definitely an obvious reason why I picked this one. Looks really nice and sturdy. And it's 15 centimeters, no inches. This is correction tape. And if you are old as I am, this is something that I didn't get in school because I don't think it existed back then. And I think it's amazing because this way you don't have to deal with pesky liquid paper that would always make a mess and take forever to dry and stink. So basically you roll out a thin layer of white, I don't know what it is actually, but yeah, see, they know. Correction fluid, long, dry time, rough, messy, exactly. Correction tape, quick, smooth, clean, exactly. Like when you try to write over correction fluid, oh my gosh. It's never cute. Now, the next item that I saw that I thought was amazing is these 2 lines pen. So, I will try everything later, but for now, I don't know if you can see, they have like sort of double tips. So they write 2 lines at the same time. I think that's super cool. Like, I don't know if it would be good for writing like long pages of notes, but for writing title sections or like labeling stuff. Okay, another one of those things that you will probably be able to tell that's easily why I chose it. It's this animal masking tape cutter. So basically you put your tape in there and it comes out the cat's mouth and you got it on the cat's paw. Now that's another thing that was not available at all when I went to school, washi tape. For sure I would have had a roll of washi tape in my pencil case because it's just so handy for everything. So keep in mind with the fact that it's this school stationery deal package. Of course you need a good eraser in there, and my favorite are the mono eraser. They just work so well and they don't make a mess, and yeah, they're good quality erasers. So mandatory eraser. Speaking of erasers, I also got this Kokuyo pencil eraser. So this is a small eraser, so it's probably fine, but these allow you so much more precision. And the fact that the eraser is square means you have corners on it, which is really great for artwork. You can also erase like a single line of text, which is great, but if you draw, even if you're not studying art, if you tend to draw on the margins of your sheets, this is super handy for precision when erasing stuff. So I said I got this washi tape dispenser. I also got a small roll of washi tape to try it with the dispenser, so I picked this sort of broken grid pattern. Oh, I spotted another freebie. A real spaceman keychain. Another thing that I never had in my pencil case, mostly because back then the glue sticks were really big and really cumbersome. They would inevitably end up being like taken out of the pencil case. But look at this stuff. So these are refills. Okay, so refills. Check this out. It's a glue pen. Like I said, I will open up and test everything after, but this is so cool. I wish I had a school to go to. I'll have to make one up. So I really tried to pick supplies that would make sense together. So I picked this cat paw pencil sharpener and these Tombow HB pencils. Now, I really like this packaging. This is really nice. And the sharpener, which is a cat paw. Next, I have a bunch of pencils and pens like that and markers. So let's take a look at them. This is a mechanical pencil. It's a Techniclick by Pentel 0.5. Like this. Pretty straightforward. It has an eraser in the cap. Very, very handy to draw in classes. Oh no. Okay, so I also picked a Pilot Color Eno. These are always 0.7 as far as I can tell. And this is a colored lead, so the red is The red is lead. The lead is red. And it's actually quite handy for drawing as well, or if you want to use it as a sort of highlighter in your notes, it's erasable, so that's a good advantage of these. Next I have a couple of pens. So I picked this one, like very basic, I don't know what you call these, but like click pen. I love when they come protected like that, doesn't dry out. But one like this, and also this one here, because I thought it was just so nice with the forget-me-nots on it. This is another Pentel one. So this one is a zebra one. I have 2 Pentel and 1 Pilot, if you care about this stuff. So again, I will try them later, but this was just so pretty. And then I got 2 highlighters. Now, these are colors that, again, didn't exist when I was a kid. So I picked a light gray and a sort of light coral. And, like everything that was, the only thing that was available when I was young was the standard, like, yellow highlighter and maybe eventually, like, pink. And other colors like that, but this is like super fancy to me. So basically, I guess this is a selection of stuff that Ev didn't get as a kid, that didn't exist, and now I'm sort of catching up on everything. But this is a glue tape dispenser. First of all, it's really pretty, so there's that. But it's dispenses 2-sided tape. Oh my gosh, the stuff you can have in your pencil case today. So I've shown the mechanical pencils, but I also got leads for them. They didn't have the Color Eno lead, so I got just regular 0.7mm lead in 2B because I like a soft lead. And I got the 0.5 in HB. So I know I already have a ruler here, but I also got this one. So this one is supposed to be metal, and it's foldable, so you can take it from 15 centimeters to 30. Also, what I like is that if it's metal, you can use it as a guide for cutting too, which you can't do with a plastic ruler because you're gonna like get stuck, make notches on the plastic with your blade. But if this one is metal, then it's perfectly usable with a blade, so seems quite handy also for what they say is like measuring angles and whatnot. So, this is fairly straightforward. It's a post-it dispenser. You have like various colors and types. But I thought this was really practical and useful. Like you can you can draw on these, or you can write notes to pass along to people, or write classes notes on it, of course. But I just like that it's all tidy in a dispenser instead of just like floating around in your stuff and getting all like crunched up. Crunched up. Okay, so don't laugh. I got 1 clip. Like this. I know it's gonna sound silly, but it's just handy to have one like available, so this easily fits in a pencil case and then you can use it when you need it. If you need more, you can buy more, but having one at least is always super practical. And also a stapler. Like, a lot of this stuff is stuff that I remember when I was in school, we were always looking out for. And if you knew someone who had a stapler, a scissor, a, like, tape or whatnot, people will always go to the same person. Like, hey, can I borrow your... So when I saw this super small stapler, I was like, oh, this fits possibly in a pencil case. And it's handy, okay? Sometimes, like, teachers, they give out papers and like stuff that you want to keep together, and this is a bit more reliable than a paperclip, like the regular paperclip, because the regular paper clips, they're easily pushed off the paper, while this is pretty much permanent. I got this super pretty notebook that I thought was a really lovely addition to any kind of note-taking. Now, I don't remember if this one is ruled or plain. We will see when I open it. But it's just lovely. Look at the print on the paper edges, and it has a ribbon. So, just a lovely book. Since I like options, I got a second eraser. I got this Milan triangular eraser. Seems like a really fun shape to hold, and the triangle corners are super practical too for erasing, so that's that. A scissor, like I mentioned a bit earlier, that's the kind of supplies that is always in high demand. You never know when you can use a scissor. And if you're wondering if I was the type of person who had a bit of everything in their pencil case and was always ready, yeah, that was me. I just hated being stuck in a situation where I would need a supply and not have it. That just bothered me so much. Also, at some point I was in art classes, so having stuff like this is handy. Because you never know when you're gonna have to cut something for a presentation or a piece of artwork, whatnot. And last but not least, another notebook. So the first one had kind of a plastic cover and the soft rings. This one is metal wire bound, and it's a cardboard cover. I feel like the paper is a slightly less soft, but it's still really smooth and nice. Much nicer than the paper that I had in my notebooks, which, if you are from Quebec, maybe you remember them. We used to call them the Cahiers Canada. And yeah, they were basically like stapled notebooks, like larger but flatter, like less pages in them. And they had Canada printed over it. So, Canada notebooks. It's pretty straightforward, right? So, yeah, that's the roundup. Now, I thought I had put a pencil case in my order, but I don't see it. So I will inquire about that, because my idea was to then take the pencil case and put everything in it, like see if everything would fit. But I'll have to make do. Maybe I'll grab one of my old pencil cases. And I will open everything up and set everything up, and then we will look at everything. So a couple of things. I inquired about the pencil case, and I will receive it shortly. Also, right now, I can't really film the follow-up of this video because, as you can probably hear, I'm still sick. Hopefully I will be better really soon, but in the meantime, I thought I would share this whole video with you guys so that you can see the kind of stuff and perhaps get excited for it. And as soon as possible, I will make a second video where I show you all the tests I did, and we will see how many things I can fit in that pencil case. Before I end this video, there's another thing that I want to mention, and it's that StationeryPal has a special campaign during the back-to-school period, so from July 10th to August 31st. They have nearly 2,000 products that are on super big discount, so they say between 50% and 70% off. Also, in the description, I'll put my special discount code. During this period, the discount code gives you an even higher discount on the items than it does usually. So instead of the usual 12% off, you get an extra 6% off on top of that. So that's 18% off with my discount code in the description. Also, they are hosting a bunch of giveaways, so it's really worth taking a look. I think there's really awesome prizes like AirPods, Fitbits, Polaroid cameras, and Kindles. Again, there will be more info on their website, so check all the links in the description if you want to know more about this super cool promotion. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!